When you find a good product, that's phenomenal. Now it's your time to go ahead and dial in your marketing systems. Okay, without video creation, you will not be massively successful. You need to know how to create a good ad, how to create a good video, how to write good copy, how to choose the best clips, and how to order and format them as well. Okay, we're going to be sharing and showcasing certain angles on how we're going to be dialing in to create our video process and make it a control, okay, a controlled variable. The point here is to go ahead and enable ourselves to not only understand proper structure, okay, to also properly understand copy, okay, clips, angling, what we should be saying in these videos, okay, and how to actually create them in the proper duration as well. Okay, we're going to be going back and forth and explaining and having a great conversation as to what makes a video proper, what makes the video do well, okay, what makes the video actually go above and beyond and scale to 100, 200, 300K a month.
Let's watch this video entirely first.
Look, it's moving.
It's weird because the camera's not even on. I mean, that camera's on. So like,
this is a really neat thing to do, even if you're cooking, have like a little cooking show on YouTube.
It's following me. Notice what I'm doing.
All right, guys, so this is another fantastically built video. As you can see, this is a relatively new product, and these testimonial clips are very, very appealing as well. Let me go ahead and break these very quickly down for you as well, like we did previously. So now you see the phone is rotating. Right off that bat, you're like, wait, what's making the phone rotate? You're asking these questions. It's very appealing, right? And then you talk about everyone's going crazy for this new smartphone holder. And then you introduce the actual product with its name, intelligent smartphone holder here. So the main benefit, the main end result of this video is this helps you create stable, non-shaky videos. Now, why is it so important as a content creator, or as maybe you just do it for fun? It's like you can't really hold the actual phone and kind of cook at the same time. It creates very shaky videos. So the end result is it creates very stable and non-shaky videos. And then we'll dive deeper as to how it's able to do that.
Look, it's moving.
it's weird because the camera's not even on. I mean, that camera's on. So like,
this is a really neat thing to do, even if you're cooking, have like a little cooking show on YouTube.
Now, notice, guys, go ahead.
So one of the main points here is they're suggesting, oh, it's perfect for YouTube or an influencer. Suggest the points that people are already thinking, right? If you convey and confirm a point that the consumer or the potential buyer is already thinking in their head, you're going to further qualify them in the sales process. Ladies and gents, this video, all videos are a sales process, and think of it as such. A sales process is qualifying the individual as they go through it to make sure the product is right for them and that they do well with the item or they benefit from it. That's exactly what your video is. It's really conveying points and benefits to have a real process of sales throughout the entire video. Here, suggesting YouTube or cooking show or influencer marketing is key. And especially when you have a video like this in a proper structure and know how to write proper advertisements, a product like this can do very, very well. Because I have good knowledge in this specific field of this product and others alike doing well. Okay, with that being said, when you have the right marketing assets, okay, you will outperform someone who does not have the right marketing assets, which is why having a structure like this and understanding the sales process of your video and suggesting things to the person who's watching will help you audit them and qualify them as a proper individual who may want to buy the product. And they'll be qualifying themselves in this case by saying, oh, they even brought it up. I'm looking for something like this. It makes sense. Let me buy.
All right, and as you can see here, I wanted to bring a point very closely here. Now, this is not as high quality in terms of production quality. Now, production quality means you're using very, very expensive cameras and you have very like crazy lit backgrounds. You're like, it's a different vibe. That was in our shoe display, but this may have been shot on another iPhone, but it's very high quality in that respect. And because it was shot on an iPhone, it's a very realistic experience. Like realistically, you would shoot your experience on an iPhone. You wouldn't have a 50K camera to go ahead and shoot on, right? So that realistically, you relate with more people about this product because you're able to, showcase this testimony here. So you can notice as well, we're showcasing the appealing portion of the video, the product in the testimonial clip as well.
It just
right off the bat, if you say it's just moved, look, it's moving, that will get your attention. Like, whoa, what is that? All the people are having great reactions with this. I want to go ahead and see what this is about.
Moving.
It's weird because the camera's not even on. I mean, that camera's on. So like,
this is a really neat thing to do, even if you're cooking, have like a little cooking show on YouTube.
So right there, as Justin mentioned earlier, this is talking about content creation, cooking show, YouTube content creation. Influencer, things like that. And it's already talking to you about what this should be used for and can be used for. And here we talk about 360-degree rotation and switch your phone, from horizontal or vertical, right? Now you're diving deeper into the main benefit of their product. So we first talked about how this can create stable, non-shaky videos. But now we're diving deeper into, okay, it can rotate up to 360 degrees, which is phenomenal, right? You can quite literally start dancing in a room, let's say if it was a small room, enclosed room, around the actual product, and it will rotate as you're dancing around. Now that's phenomenal, right? That's great benefit to point, and it's great to offer that not only it moves horizontally, but it also can move vertically. Now here, notice this. So we now everyone understood the product, right? You've already talked about the main beneficial points. Now think about this, create pro level. So we're using very, kind of higher perceived value type of text vocabulary that allows our users to, hey, wow, I'm going to be a pro. Now you're boosting their, emotional levels. Literally, you're saying, hey, wow, you can create pro level videos from this little product. You already talked about what it does, but now you're asking them, now you're showcasing them, hey guys, this is what it can do. You can create time lapses, for example. So now you're giving them examples of what you can create, the type of content you're able to create because of this. And I really like this clip here, guys. So notice how it's actually like an intelligent way of showcasing how this works, right? Now, of course, if content like that is available for you guys, you definitely would want to use it. Now, I do see a lot of the vacuumers that were sold in the past 2 years, the facial vacuumers for the pores, also as well as like the other shaving type of products. They have a lot of these animation type of videos. This is like an animation type of video. Now, of course, you'd have to be careful with that as to avoid any close-ups. But in this case, we're totally fine. We're showcasing how it has intelligent, focusing, follow modes that you're able to showcase how it actually works in a camera perspective.
It's following me.
And here we jump, after talking about, diving deeper of the main benefits, we jump into another testimonial clip. Now, again, it may be that we don't have many testimonial clips for this product, but we're still able to manipulate what we have and still create a high quality version of it that looks very realistic and very, relatable, right? So you'll see that it's shot in portrait mode, but the editors went ahead and created a blur effect, which you guys are very used to seeing when you watch all these viral videos or all these compilation videos on, everyone loves to laugh, all the YouTube videos you see. This is a very, very familiar. So by creating this, you are not losing on any specific content, quality or what say. And as you can see here,
Notice what I'm doing.
So this video gets me to laugh, right? And if it gets you to laugh, you associate a positive connection to the video. So we don't want people to be showcasing, upset, like for example, for a dog product, like upset dogs or like sad cats, or because that you kind of take in what you can see. Like, have you guys ever felt very emotional after a movie that was very sad? That's one of the reasons why you wouldn't want to present emotional and sad data like that will kind of really overall make your whole video experience negative. But here I'm laughing as I'm watching this. So I'm associating a positive feeling. It's very cool to me for me to go ahead and continue watching this. So I will be, you know, appealed to this product. Here you go. Another marketing angle, as we spoke about, as Justin spoke about with the previous product. Here again, we say, go hands-free on your next Zoom meeting, Netflix binge, or vlog. Fantastic. And then we have an ending. So notice we don't have a third testimonial clip. Again, it's okay if you're not able to find one. And anyways, majority of our customers are able to find, you know, watch the first half of the video, at least towards the end of the video. But if you are able to find it, we definitely would want to go ahead and have all 3 testimonial clips, guys. This is the last message. We have save time and frustration and create crisp, clear videos with ease. So it's a very ending kind of note, like a closing after our testimonial clip. And then we go to our call to action. Now notice our store logo jumped from the top right to the center and large to reiterate what our brand is about, what our brand means, allows us to understand, hey, this is a branded product. This is a product that Trendseum only sells. It says click shop now, like beautifully as we saw in the previous video. And then it says your store URL. So people may be asking, hey, why do we put our store URL? It just reminds you, right? Like right now you're familiar with what Amazon.com is or what Netflix.com is, right? But now we are not very established brands yet. But we want to remind people that, hey, I've seen that name somewhere. So have you ever, guys, you know, actually that happens to me all the time, and I'm a marketer, so it's kind of weird because it gets me too, because at the end of the day, we're all humans, right? So have you ever, guys, like been hungry and you see, you know, driving on the road and you see a billboard and it just says a random Taco Bell or like another food spot, and you're just like, that's weird. It doesn't have anything about it. It just has Taco Bell there, like, you know, but I'm like, I'm hungry. And yeah, I could kind of use Taco Bell. And then you go back down that thought process, and then you're like, all right, well, I got to get Taco Bell today. And then there you go. You want Taco Bell all of a sudden. That's exactly what marketing and advertising is all about. Really trying to create your brand recognition, your brand presence. So eventually people remember you, of who you are, how your logo looks, and how your store URL looks. And that's why it's important to personalize your videos as well. So let's go ahead and end this video. Now, I'm going to quickly go ahead.
So notice, guys, also with the call to action, okay, it's not just a blank screen. Okay, behind it is moving video. It's almost as if the user is continuing to watch it and stare at Shop Now. Okay, you want them to see Shop Now because familiarity, okay, will breed trust and will breed them to actually click the damn Shop Now button quicker and more frequently. Okay, that is the goal here. Have them familiar with the wording. I think it was Helen asked a question. Can we make it click buy now, click the button below, make it say click shop now. You want the call to action to be the same exact words that are on the actual button on your ad. Okay, familiarity is huge here. Okay, and that's why people shop at the same places, because there's trust associated. When you go ahead and showcase things beforehand and they see something, that's just exactly why people showcase the product being used, because they're getting themselves familiar with it. When they actually go ahead and use it, they're going to be more familiar, more comfortable. They're going to trust that it will work properly. Okay, it's all about familiarity, which is why you should always have the CTA, the wording, the same as the button, okay, on your advertisement. Never different. You don't say click below to shop. You say click shop now, always the same as your button 100% of the time.